Hello everyone and welcome to episode 62 of Minifigure of the Week, and in this week's episode we are going to be wrapping up our final Mandalorian May themed episode with none other than the Mandalorian himself. This is a very cool character from Star Wars, got his own movie over this weekend, did see that, I'll talk about it later on, but this minifigure is definitely one of my favorites. Just the design of it, it's very nice, very sleek. But like I said, we'll get to all of that later. As always, before we begin, please make sure you do like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video to help support the channel. I'm thinking of releasing this year's subscriber account goal soon, so make sure you subscribe so that way we just get closer and closer. And all information gathered in this video is from Brick Economy. This is a great website to check out if you want to know the value of your set or minifigs now, or how much they could be worth in the future. So taking a look at the minifigure itself here, we do have some nice Beskar armor printing on the arms and everything down through the legs. And take off the helmet, we do get the Pedro Pascal face. It is very nice. We do have the cape with some more detailing on the back, but nothing too crazy here. It's kind of the standard Mandalorian design. I do like that they are including arm printing on this minifigure. I feel like it belongs, and I feel like LEGO should start including arm printing on minifigures that need it a lot more, and this Mandalorian is definitely one of them. So the name of our minifigure is the Mandalorian. This version is in one set that released in January of 2026. It is at retail. It is the Mandalorian and Grogu speeder bike. This was definitely a surprising set that we got because it is only $10. It's the first $10 playset we've gotten in a long time. So it is very nice and very refreshing to all these LEGO Star Wars fans to see a set that's just $10. When, like, knowing LEGO, they would have made this 20 if they felt like it, which is ridiculous to say, but this set is definitely a cool one, a nice fun one. It pairs very nicely with Cobb Vanth's speeder, although for the price of Cobb Vanth's speeder, I feel like this should have been included in that set, but this is the Mandalorian and Grogu speeder bike with 58 pieces, releasing in 2026. It is at retail. It has two minifigures, the Mandalorian and then Grogu. Accuracy-wise for this minifigure, I think it looks very nice. This version is used a lot now. We do have a new version from the Mando and Grogu movie. The only difference is it has some different leg printing. So basically this is the main Mandalorian mold that they're going to use now and designed for the torso. They just got the new legs, and I do really like this character. The only thing is I feel like on this one, it's a little, in this picture, it's a lot lighter brown than like in person. Like I am holding it in my hand right now. It looks darker. It's really the lighting, but I feel like compared to the in-universe shot, it's a much darker brown, but again, it may just be the lighting of everything, but the detail on the armor is obviously the main part, and I think LEGO did it perfectly here. It's very nice, very detailed, looks very cool, and is definitely one of the best designed LEGO minifigs. Rating-wise for this minifigure, it does get a 10 out of 10 because it's just, like, perfect. The only thing I think they could do differently, maybe, would be to take off the helmet holes, but on Mandalorians, those have always been there. It's not like clones where we didn't have them and then they suddenly showed up, but I feel like it looks cool here, especially for, like, kids who aren't obsessed with things being accurate. They can, like, add antennas and build their own Mandalorians and stuff. But if they wanted to take it off of a certain character, I feel like they should have done it with this one. But for this, it's not as bad as a clone trooper because there's not like an extra hole spot. It just like, it fits, works perfectly and everything. So accuracy, or rating wise, sorry, it does get this 10 out of 10. Well, folks, that is it for episode 62 of Minifigure of the Week. I hope you enjoyed learning about the Mandalorian, and I hope you enjoyed all Mandalorian May themed Minifigure of the Week episodes. I figured we could do something different for a bit, so I went ahead and did this, so I do hope you enjoyed it. The month isn't over yet. I do plan on having a video with my a Mandalorian collection releasing on the last day of May for the finale of Mandalorian May. I don't have too many, but I thought I would do something kind of similar to when I did my clone collection, but like I said earlier, I did go see the Mandalorian and Grogu in theaters this weekend. I went on Saturday, and it was definitely a very cool movie. I feel like it doesn't deserve as much of the bad ratings as it gets. It's still not one of the best. I personally think the best things Disney has produced is Andor and Rogue One, but this one was definitely very cool. It's nice to see some new characters, new ships, new designs. The AT-AT is very cool, so I'm hoping to see the Lego version of that soon. We did get it leaked in a video Lego actually made themselves a while ago, so rating wise for the movie, I would give it an 8.5 out of 10, 8 out of 10, but I plan on having a different video on that and the Lego sets later on in the year. But like I said, it was a fun movie. If you were on the fence about going and seeing it, I would. It was definitely very fun and cool, had a lot of nice characters and stuff, but like I said, that is it for episode 62 of Minifigure of the Week. I hope you enjoyed learning about The Mandalorian. I hope you have enjoyed Mandalorian May. Please make sure you do like and subscribe if you did, and make sure you tune in for the next one.